That's what drove me into sports science was like, I became a triathlete when I was 12, 13 years old. And then, as many people think nowadays, hey, how can I maybe train myself a little bit? What am I actually doing? But then I started to get my hands on these mechanistic papers like molecular biology, these pathways, upregulation, downregulation. And I got so soaked in. But then I got a bit, how do you say, like delusioned, like mechanism versus real life. Yeah. That's a big topic, fully obviously. Agree. So first of all, what made these mechanistic researchers, molecular biology, so interesting to you? And how do you see it nowadays versus applied in vivo real life?
Yeah, it's an excellent question, obviously. So back in the day, I mean, I was really a newbie, and I just want to know more how it actually worked. So as I said, I was not really into pure endurance sports. I mean, it was part of my education, but my, let's say, my PhD was rather in what does hypoxia, so low oxygen environment, with muscle mass. So how is it possible that if you go to the Mount Everest for 2 months, you come back with 15% less muscle? Right? How come that certain diseases lead to loss of muscle mass that also are related to low oxygen environment? So that was really mechanistic. So this was just obvious for me that I had to do mouse experiments, cell experiments, and so on. And the applied side just came a bit later when I just started doing CrossFit myself. So I was really in the academic world, certainly also even the applied stuff in sports sciences. It was very PT and strength and conditioning. You have to do strength and then maybe endurance if you want to specialize in those. But then some dude called Greg Glassman came into the world and said, you have to combine it. You have to do high intensity. You have to do gymnastics, running. And I was quite intrigued by this also because it was a little bit not mainstream, and I really like to train like that. There was also a lot of weightlifting and strength involved in this, which I liked. So that was just the applied side. And then with my exercise physiology background, I was thinking, okay, this is interesting. Like those guys train like that. They become really unbelievable athletes. How is this possible? Right. How come they can row quite decent and also snatch 300 pounds? And this was my scientific interest purely because of the practical side. How is this possible? And I think still to the day, there's not many researchers who are looking into this.